Crikey, mate, it's RuPaul and Down Under, and I'm Annie.
You went from like kind of Australia to just like Southern. I'm Minty.
And this is FunUntitled, what we serve. I can't do the accent. We serve every podcast with an FU.
Yeah, we serve every podcast with an FU and a side of milk cube.
And so we're going over the first episode of Drag Race Australia, and normally
New Zealand. Technically, New Zealand counts for this thing.
Normally, I can do an accent if I hear it, but they all had kind of weak accents compared to UK.
You make it sound like it's their fault that your accent is so bad.
It is.
So, we're lucky enough to have watched the first episode. It was rough goings, but let's just get into it, right? We finally get to meet the first 10 queens of Drag Race Down Under. And they have a mini challenge where they do a small acting with like a thick accent. I don't even know what it was.
It was thickening.
Yeah, but we'll skip that.
It was just terrible because they had what's his name?
Taika Waititi.
He's like, he's here as a guest. And it's like, you clearly just got generic video clips of him saying, basically lines from a fighting game. Like, ooh, nice. It was like, why?
Hadouken.
Yeah, basically. And the editing was really bad, where the winner was Electroshock, but all she did was scream. So I guess, yeah, you sure did scream.
You did something off camera.
We just don't know it.
But let's go over the queen's entrance look and the two ball looks, which the first was Born Naked, so some kind of naked illusion, and No Place Like Home.
A reference to RuPaul's favorite movie.
Oh. Yes, of course, Dorothy. Oh no, but also like UK's season 2 episode 1.
Yeah, that's a bullshit.
I don't know.
They combined the US episode 1 with Congratulation playing for most of it, and now they combined with UK's ball look.
Congratulations, you're number one.
I think season 1 of US also might have been where you came from.
I have no idea. I think they did that for season 10 for sure. But anyway, so let's get into it. So the first was Art Simone. I think she's known to be the most artistic one of the group, and you could pretty much tell.
She's gonna be this season's Simone.
Oh,
but yeah, so her outfits was all in the top. I love her so much.
And her makeup is like very well done. I don't usually notice makeup.
Yeah.
Some of these queens' makeups are jank. Like they're busted. But Art Simone's entrance look was basically, she came out like in a white outfit, but with a lot of like latex paint splatters on her. Big pop art looking. And like her hair was like done up, but like also very colorful, with the base color being blonde.
Kind of similar to Gottmik's entrance look.
Oh yeah.
A little.
I mean, in nature. They're like cousins from like different mothers.
Yeah, Art Simone, you're gonna win this season because you're combining Simone and Gottmik, the two top runners of season 13.
Well, we gotta wait for a performance challenge.
Hey, I'm just saying, Lawrence Chaney came in first, and now Art Simone came in first.
True. Candy Muse came in first.
Don't even.
and then her Born Naked was, it's like this beautiful half and half look, where like half of it was like this space age look, and then the middle was breaking apart, so that the next side was just pure naked rhinestones.
In the words of Michelle Visage, naked mole rat.
It was very nice.
Yes.
And then her No Place Like Home, she came out in like this huge black jacket, then turned it around, and it was in like this soft pastel colored grunge look.
It was street signs, right?
Yeah, it was really nice.
Like, I'm sure if you knew the place, you would have known how great it was.
Art Simone should have won this challenge, but she was robbed.
I just don't understand sometimes what Michelle and RuPaul's looking for.
Yeah, we'll go over the winner later.
By the way, what'd you think about the bit where RuPaul's like, oh, and by the way, our last judge is RuPaul, whereas RuPaul without makeup.
That was dumb, but it's COVID.
And it seems like they're gonna use the same judge next episode, the redhead.
I think he's like a permanent judge.
Oh, gotcha. He's funny.
He is funny. He's like good looking.
Oh, good looking.
Anyways, then the next queen is Maxi Shield. I believe she's been in the game for a very long time. And she's known for wearing very big boobs and showing them off.
Got it.
So her entrance look was like very purple with a lot of lace. it's kind of like a pantsuit, but showing the boobs.
And then her born naked with the same outfit but in white.
Well, it was also see-through and more like trench coaty, I think.
I feel like the purple one was also very see-through.
Well, I mean, yeah, it was lace.
Yeah.
I mean, like clear, like saran wrap kind of see-through. And then her hometown look was the orange prawn. It was okay.
I liked it. I thought the wig was really nice with the outfit.
She's got size in more ways than one. But it was okay.
I'm sad she took the hat off so early.
Hat?
For the prawn, she had a shrimp head.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
I just feel like all her looks are just one thing to look at. So
it's hard when you're a size queen.
I feel like with a size queen, then you could layer accessories. But I just don't think there's much to look at.
Her prawn look reminded me of Scorpia from She-Ra. Just saying.
Then JoJo's a hoe.
I love that name.
It's so funny.
It's like JoJo Siwa, but she went to college and became a hoe.
So her entrance look was like a red foam wig with like a black dress, but over the black dress was like a clear see-through dress that was more popped out.
I like how you told me that you watched a video that explained that in Australia drag, like fake stuff is a lot popular, like the foam hair.
Silicone bodies, having like these see-through clothings. Yeah, I watched their fashion photo review. It's okay. Gigi Good's an okay host. And Raja Raja reflects her host partner, so if the host partner is bad, she's usually bad. But I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about JoJo as a whole. So that was kind of cute. I like that she put like literal like shine on her
yeah,
body.
to make herself look fake.
Yeah. Then her born naked, she was trying to be like a native who was naked, but her execution was really bad.
I like how we both knew why it was wrong. Michelle Vassal just had to tell us, oh, your stocking panty line wasn't high enough so we could see the band.
Oh, I guess the pants part was first and then the top part comes over?
I guess.
It was weird. I felt like that could have had more accessories too.
Yeah, and then her hometown, No Place Like Home, she wore that. I guess you told me she was the Queen of England?
I don't know, from what JoJo was saying, it was supposed to be like a combination of things and part of the inspiration was like Marie Antoinette, but I don't know the reference.
Yeah, and then she had that message by lifting up her skirt to be like, oh, this was always our land or some shit.
Something about a queen?
She was just very sloppy. I'm not sure because of the time limit or maybe she's new.
And yeah, the look itself was just junk.
Yeah, and when you pointed out the hair, like, yeah, if your mess is in the back and your hair's a mess in the back, you're gonna look at both.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then, Electra Shock. Honestly, she has the worst straight through.
I don't know why, reminds me of Joey J and Jimbo combined.
Oh, a little.
Yeah.
Like butchy, but like also pretends to be big.
It's like a butch trying to be very slutty.
Yeah. Cause, okay, her first look was like red straps with part pasties and a big boa. That was just ugly.
Kinda like Joey J's wed look.
Like Joey J. Oh yeah. Then Born Naked was like a football look that was an homage to RuPaul's old look, but all in white with a big mohawk, and that was ugly. RuPaul did it better. And then her hometown look was, oh my god, I don't even know what the hell.
It seemed, okay, if the theme was, love is love, it would have done a lot better than your weird ass hometown look.
I mean, it's still ugly.
It's still ugly, yeah, but...
It's like a white outfit with hearts on it. Then like this feathery rainbow shoulder jacket. And then like these white trains that came from the hip to the arm. And it's like, what the fuck are you? You're like a bird.
Yeah, I won't defend that.
Then Scarlett Adams came out. What is with this entrance look? It's literally a red businesswoman suit with a pencil skirt, but the jacket is open and just like these belts on this chest. And it's like a pedestrian trying to be like they went to Spencer's.
It's just forgettable. I know what you're talking about, but the hair is the only nice thing about it.
I don't know. I don't like the slip back hair because it's a small hair.
The eyebrows is weird.
I didn't notice.
She had very black eyebrows despite having a very platinum blonde wig.
Oh, okay.
So that was just very distracting to me.
Yeah, I am surprised Scarlett Adams is on top. She was one of the top 3s because her Born Naked was basically, she was the one with the silicone naked bodysuit with like a vagina showing and like this red lacy jacket, and that was it. And then they liked it.
And like her silicone suit exploded exploded in the back, but you never showed us how she actually fixed the back.
I was like, okay.
And it's interesting, they didn't really care she had a very meaty tuck.
Some countries, that's not the drag thing to do. Like UK, they had a big problem with that, especially with season 1, because like tucking and shaving was just not really a big thing there.
Yeah.
So maybe Australia's kind of the same in that regard.
I thought was interesting was that Australia is smaller than Canada, but all the queens, like when I saw Scarlett Adams go on stage, I was like, oh, these queens know how to do a runway. Meanwhile, in Canada, they was really struggling with that.
Yeah, that's why they had the judge help them.
Yeah, so it's interesting. UK kind of had the comedy. Australia, they're really good with the runway so far. And in Canada, it seemed like they're the new buds.
When we say runway, we don't mean looks. We just mean the walk.
Yeah. I just mean the walk.
Because the looks go to Holland. We only saw a couple episodes, but man, those looks were immaculate.
Holland was hard to watch, y'all. It's not completely in English, but there's some in English. So it's kind of like listening to a Japanese song where they go, hello. It's like, oh, hi, I know what that word was.
And then her hometown look was this black swan, and like one of her arms was literally a swan head. And I was like, the dress was so basic. Like even just having a swan head, I was like, that doesn't make it a good outfit.
I would have loved to see her lip sync in that. Maybe make the bird lip sync some parts.
That'd be cute. Assuming it opens. I don't know if I ever saw it open on the runway.
It did.
Okay.
It was so basic, but I don't know what these people are looking for.
Then Coco Jumbo. Let's start off that she has a good face.
Yes.
Her makeup is on point. But her first look is basically just a short mini skirt, like purple sequins. That was basic.
In my face, if I say her face kind of reminds me of Britta Filter from season 12.
I'm pretty sure Britta was like Latina.
Alright. Again, I'm just gonna preface, not racist, just face blind. She had a very sweet face.
No, yeah, I like Coco Jumbo's face. She looks like a lady. But then her Born Naked look, she was like a big Mr. Potato Head.
Oh my god, she was.
Just like big eyes on the boobies, lips on the lips, earrings around the hands. I was like, why?
I thought it was so funny how you like dissociated doing that. So you were like, wait, those things around her hands were earrings?
Wait, I had no idea.
And she had like this whole soliloquy about like, I have the biggest earrings from all the best drag queens. And I was like, did you like collect earrings from other drag queens? What happened?
Like it should have been made out of metal.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was ugly.
It should have been like, I don't know, she should have worn like those scarves things and make it just hair.
Oh.
Like not a scarf but like that goes on the neck, but like kind of like what Scarlett was wearing.
I guess. And then she had a gorilla suit for her hometown look, and I was like, oh my god, this is the ugliest thing ever.
I just didn't get it.
But the judges liked it, and I was like, why? It's ugly.
Did it bother you how neck down gorilla, neck up drag?
It was weird.
I didn't get it.
Whatever. Then Kita Mean came out.
I like Kita Mean. She's cute. She's just very mean.
Her entrance look was, how do you explain it?
I know how to explain it. Miyasayo arigato. Kawaii.
It was kind of anime because she had a big foam hair too with like these big ass pink pigtails. Like a 50s mom's dress that was layered on like the sleeves and the dress, and it was like neon-y kind of colors, and I just thought, oh my god, this is so ugly.
I thought she was cute. And then you find out Kita Mean is the boss of Electric Shop.
Not sure what kind of business they do. Probably like a drag shop.
Yeah, something. And I thought, oh shit, the first time we've ever seen something like this.
Yeah, but I wonder if it's just because the drag scene in Australia is maybe small?
Oh, man, can you imagine Electra Shock asking for time off? And Kita Mean's like, oh, I was hoping you could cover for the shop when I was gone during that time. Wink.
I don't know, I was just like, Kita Mean is just like, well, don't worry, Electra Shock. I think you'll be coming back to the shop real soon now, don't you think? Wink.
So fun. And then we get to Kita Mean's Born Naked look.
I don't know what the hell. She's just like had strings, and then strings hanging from those strings, and then cotton balls dangling from those strings, and it's like, what the fuck is this?
I wish there was just a storyline, like, oh, this is me, I'm taking a bath, these are soap bubbles.
But it's still ugly.
You can can sell anything with a story, like Kim Kardashian's wet look dress.
Oh, that's an ugly look.
I know, but you can sell
Somebody
it.
come to me and explain to me why it's beautiful. I don't care if it's just because there's real diamonds. It's an ugly look. And people keep copying it. And then her hometown look, it was okay. It's like this long black dress with white lines. It's, I think it's supposed to be some kind of rugby dress.
Oh, yeah.
I guess they play rugby in Australia. It's their thing.
You watched an anime about that.
It's a good anime.
I was a gay kid in that rugby. Oh, yeah, we get to see a little bit of Kita Mean's weight loss story.
Nah, those are whatever to me.
But because she was big, that's why she was in rugby.
Dude.
I'm just saying.
I think the rugby is just because of the hometown, not because of any personal storyline.
No, I'm just saying that, like, cause she's so tiny now, she would get destroyed in rugby.
I don't know, rugby is supposedly, from the manga that I read, so I have no actual information. It could be for small and big people.
Alright.
Then you have etc, etc. That's a cute name.
Yeah, that's adorable. And I'm kind of sad that she's kind of getting the Elliot with 2 T storyline of, oh, she's young. Maybe come back later.
But she does seem fake. Like,
Does she?
I feel like she's trying to be something, like she's still trying to figure out what she wants to be. And she thinks she has it figured out, but it comes off kind of fake. I don't know if fake's the right word. It just comes off as she's trying too hard to be this quirky girl.
You're just mad she came in as a cockroach and one of her antenna fell off.
Yeah, that was her entrance look, and I liked the idea, but the execution was terrible. Terrible.
You know what was terrible? You know what I'm gonna say. Her boy naked look. So, etc. was non-binary. Half of it was male, half of it was female. But, like, the body was, like, mauled. So it was really bloody.
We don't exactly know what the storyline was, except that she wanted to make a nod to non-binary, but
I kind of half thought that it was just really bad contouring.
it's weird because I don't mind if a queen wants to be androgynous or if a queen wants to make a nod to that kind of thing, but it's like the half male and half female look is not the way to go. There's been a lot of androgynous and non-binary queens that's come out, you know, like Bibini. Aquaria did a non-binary look. I'm trying to think of more, but I can't think of right now. And they just make their message more clearer without being weird about it. You know, like, don't make it weird. That's what's gonna turn people off.
Yeah.
Don't make this get, like, a trans surgery is this bloody mess. Like, it's not.
As a non-binary person, you could have just gone out with trans scars or
Oh,
something.
that would have been cool.
Just like a trans whites kind of thing.
Okay, but her hometown look was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It's hard to explain that one. It's like sheer, but like little metallic-y.
I think she was based off a
lining.
building because she kind of had like a lot of straps.
Yeah, it was very nice, except when you look at her face.
Yeah, like you look at the body, like, oh, the straps represents the railings, and your face represents the sun shining on your damn face and blinding me.
It's like her highlight game was really strong and just really white.
Like, if you wanted to make your face the same color as your dress, you could have just stopped at the eyeshadows and the lipstick. I swear we would have gotten it.
It was weird.
It was ugly.
Then Anita Wiglet. So her entrance look was basically kind of a black dominatrix kind of look, but it wasn't super sexy. Like, it had like the one-piece swimsuit kind of thing with like a shoulder going on. And if you're going to do some kind of stupid sex sells, cheap trick, BDSM, whatever, you have to fucking elevate the look. Otherwise, it's super cheap looking and just basic and pedestrian. That is just my bias that I have towards those kind of looks. Do better.
Something that kind of confused me was that it was supposed to be super sexy, but then she had a bow tie with red beads coming from it, so I guess it was supposed to be blood. So there's a lot of mixed messages coming from it. Like, there was no clear story. But you find out Anita is the partner for Kita, and then the Kita Mean and Anita duo.
No idea what this means, except that they're business partners and best friends, and they're very shady to each other.
And they're both the bosses of Electra Shop.
Weird, very small world in Australia.
Yes.
But I did like her born naked because she was basically, you know, naked with like, she had like an Eve illusion, right?
Yeah.
Because it's like there's ivy vines, almost like a bikini kind of shape around her, and like she had a red snake, and so it was very nice. And the red and the green contrast each other to make each of them both pop out.
I like Anita. She seems like she has a nice personality, and I like her drag.
And she's much more humble than Kita.
Yes. It's funny because Anita came in just black and white compared to Kita, who had had every color underneath the rainbow.
I know.
It was like Ketamine took all the colors and Anita took what was left.
Yeah, it seems like there's a storyline that...
I hope that they don't do the storyline dirty.
Yeah, because the storyline is basically Anita has to come out of Kita's shadow. We'll see how that goes.
Because I swear to God, if they have to lip sync against each other, I'm gonna yell rig.
Depends. We'll see how they do the challenge. And Anita's hometown look, she's from New Zealand, so she quite shows this sheep. It was okay.
Yeah.
This is like the first idea you would have for a sheep. You have the pants, you have a jacket, they're covered in wool, you have a wool hat, and then like black feet and hands and whatever. It was whatever. And then the last queen, the winner of this challenge, Karen from Finance, who I guess she has a big reputation for comedy.
Which is great because we learned from that she has the perfect drag name for comedy. Karen from Finance. So, I got the Karen joke.
Oh, good job.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that they don't want to speak to the manager. They're good with the service.
Yes, I thought it was because, her second challenge look, her hometown look, this is a little out of order. She was a white drunk woman.
Yeah, something about Melbourne and like white women like to go to the horse track and be drunk and bet. I don't know. I thought that look was okay. The makeup was good.
It was just okay for me. What was her entrance look?
Her entrance look was basically like a blue women's... Okay, again, a blue female like business suit, but with a skirt. And I'm like, and a big pink hat. Much more colorful than Scarlett Adams. I actually like this one better because there was much more shape. And then her born naked look was like, wasn't she in like a conservative dress?
Yeah.
Then she stripped off to be in a bikini. And then stripped off to... It was interesting because everything, the bare body nakedness was all glitter. But it almost had like white tan to show. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
So, it was a good idea. Not the best idea.
I know I shouldn't compare, but I just thought Bender La Creme did a better kind of reveal for that.
When?
During All-Star, during the striptease.
Oh, the variety show?
Yeah.
That was different though.
But I just mean like the fake boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Because like the weird fake tan line boobs was just really ugly to me. Like you could have had nice fake boobs underneath there.
Depends on what storyline. There's just going to be something about like, Karen from Finance is a very conservative woman. And I'm like, what the fuck cares? So, like we said, Karen from Finance won.
We don't agree.
Hell no. Art Simone should have won.
Hey, if you don't have Australia, if you can't watch it, just go to Art Simone's Instagram. I'm sure it exists somewhere.
I'm sure she's put up the art there. Art. Outfits.
Okay.
Okay, so the bottom two was Electra Shock. Not a shock.
Her two bosses were like, she's gonna go back to the store.
Although they were both safe.
Yeah.
Kita and Anita was safe along with etc. and Maxi Shield. And then Electric Shock went against JoJo as a whole. And I'm like, oh. I mean, I get it.
I don't disagree. I wouldn't change it, but man, I love that name, JoJo as a whole. It's my favorite one. And JoJo as a whole was very upset and harsh. But I'm sure it's very hard when you're on season 1 of your region.
Yeah, you're like setting the bar.
You're a pork chop.
Here's the pork chop.
This is now the JoJo as a whole zone.
You are a hoe. So they lip synced to Tragedy, and I believe Electra Shock and Scarlett Adams have revealed that they are dancers in their confessionals. So Electra Shock kind of killed it.
I thought she did maybe just one too many drops.
Maybe one too many, but she won the lip sync, so JoJo as a whole. Oh, we already spoiled that she went home. Yeah, but so that was episode 1. I thought, not bad.
It's promising.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes in the next episode, which is Snatch Game already. And we're not gonna know anyone.
I think we're gonna know Steve Irving here with a little.
No one can do Steve Irving. That's like doing Bob Ross.
We saw how that went.
Anyways, thanks guys.
Bye.